Hey everybody, Ralph Sheheen here in the Media Center, post-race Friday night here at the Chili Bowl. All of our coverage brought to you by our friends at Craft Auctions. Logan Seavey taking the win here tonight. How much pressure is there on you now going into Saturday night, because this picture behind you brings back some memories of a year ago?
Yeah, I like to say zero pressure, but honestly, very, very little. I feel like if we're in contention, our car's good enough to win. I just have to do my job, and our car's obviously good enough to win. And I've been doing a decent job lately of putting myself in the right positions to win. So this was more pressure for me. Is just not messing up your prelim night. So many more things can go wrong in a heat race or a qualifier. Racing with guys you don't necessarily know or race around often. Now, once you get to this Saturday feature, you kind of know everyone you're racing with and how it's going to go, and they can race well and are in full control of their car. Like I said, you never know who you're lined up against, or it might be someone's first race of their life, and this is a bucket list race for them, and they might just happen to be in front of you in your heat race, and that might end your week. So Friday's way more. Prelim nights are way more pressure and nerve-wracking than going into Saturday. I think pushing off, you obviously get a little nervous and should. It's a big race, and that's what it's about. But it's about who can perform under pressure, and that's what Saturday comes down to.
So a year ago tonight, you thought you knew what it took to win the Chili Bowl. Saturday night, you did know. So what do you know now that you didn't know a year ago tonight that you're going to take in tomorrow and go, yep, if I do that again, I'm good?
Yeah, just have to be there at halfway. I think Cannon went by me fairly early last year in the race, and I just stayed fairly calm and wasn't super worried. He drove away pretty good for a few laps, and just kind of kept my cool and let the race kind of come back to me and adjusted on my car a little bit. So really this whole year I've just obviously had the most successful year of my career. So racing better, making better decisions, staying calm in situations that I maybe used to not. So all of that helps on longer races. Obviously, 55 laps is a long time, but on this little track, it's not very long. So I think just keeping composure, being confident, always confident lately. Obviously, when I'm driving cars like this, that's easy to do. So just hopefully stay out front. But if you do lose the lead of a race like this, it's not a big deal. You have time. Track changes 3, 4, 5 times throughout the race, so you just gotta keep digging, keep adjusting here and there, and hope you're there at 55.
Well, you're probably too young to remember, but quite a few years ago here at the Chili Bowl, they used to have a charity basketball game that the drivers and the media used to compete in. Do you remember hearing about that?
I've heard stories. Yeah, I've never here when they had the basketball court over there, though.
Well, I did, and I competed, and it was a lot of fun. Did you know the USAC drivers way back in the day did the same thing, and Bobby Unser was one of the guys that played in it. We've got Bobby Unser's uniform from that up for auction in the craft auction February 2nd. Sign up, go bid on it. It's going to be a really great auction.